Hey, chat. Happy Wednesday. I think. No dropped frames, so it's just my tablet's not having a great time then. I'm buffering here in the picture that I watched back, that I actually watched back to make sure everything's okay. And it scares me a little bit, but according to at least OBS, you guys should be getting, well, Twitch is getting the packets. Part of the reason why I actually like using my tablet is because like it actually has to hit the network and it has to go through Twitch's servers, right? It has to, this whole shebang. It's not in any way a local phenomenon, right? So I get to see what it looks like after it's passed through Twitch's hands. Hopefully let me know if they're having a bad time too. Anyhow, happy Wednesday. I appreciate the correction, Isang. We do need to keep the English only. I do, but I got it. I got you. Wrong keyboard. Man, I wish I don't even know. Let me be honest. I don't even know how to change the language of my keyboard. I mean, like, okay, here's the steps to changing the language of my keyboard. Step 1, open up Chrome. Step 2, open up Google. And step 3, type in how to change the language of my keyboard, then follow whatever it tells me. So we'll figure it out pretty easy, but I have never done it. Never needed to. It's not a boast, by the way. Anyhow, check this out, guys. We have been rewarded for our efforts. Last stream, in the Eternal Ordeal with a new title scene, which I think is an amazing little, I don't know. It's a nice reward for such a thing. I Team Cherry, I think, has a good pulse on their community. You're already harshly estimated. I was wondering if that's why, because I actually, is saying, to be fair, the reason I didn't actually time it out is I had the time pre-stream to like just actually translate it, which I did, you know. And it said hi ho, I'm like, fine. But after I saw that the actual text itself was repeated in English, I had a feeling that maybe your better half had shouted from another room. In any case, we're playing Hollow Knight today, chat. Why? I know it's Wednesday. Normally Wednesday we've been doing Elden Ring, I guess, recently. There's not actually any intended consistency in that regard. It's just kind of like a rut, you know. I like the variation for the most part, you know, changing. And so that just kind of led us to a pattern where it was always on a Wednesday for a bit. But today I just feel like playing some Hollow Knight. I feel like getting a little bit better at some of our skills and actually just like maybe goofing around a little bit. Goofing around, you know, like not a Pantheon 5 completion day today. I'm not in like the headspace for it. You know, if I'm honest with myself, I'm having a little bit of a high baseline anxiety day. There's no particular reason for it that I can identify. It's just say levy. I just feel like goofing off. So what you might do, actually, after some warm up, I might actually give some of the earlier Pantheons with bindings a shot, because that seems like a great way to actually hone the edge of our skill and get better. Learn some new techniques that basically... This isn't the actual quote. The constraint breeds creativity is the idea. The idea that being restricted somehow forces you to be more creative in other spaces. And I actually firmly believe that. I think I feel like Mark Rosewater said that. Or some words to that effect. Anyways. I love how tired he sounds too. So it's just like he's just not. He's like, how long do I gotta do this for, man? I got places I gotta be. All right, let us begin. I'm sure there's like probably at least one, probably two confirmation steps before you get to the actual clear save file. But like, I gotta say, it does make me so nervous seeing the clear save in line right there. It's like so easy to accidentally, for my cats rather, you know, like if they get up here, maybe they could manage to do it. Why? I did this last time too. Okay, what the? That's right. No, this is always problematic. I have to spam this because every time I feel like I time it right, I don't. We just spam that. That's right. I forgot about. Sorry. I think they have the good controller. I think. Snibberg knows what I'm talking about. I think this one's the one he was using last night, though. Not certain about that, though. Anyhow, let us begin. I have not fought them since we have unlocked our golden statue. I don't know if there's been any change to the early bits. I'd presume probably not. I think it's just a nod for the fact that you've done it, but it'd be cool if he has. Up, 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 up. Damn. It was my own fault. I didn't start charging the nail art properly. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. How's the volume, guys? Everything okay? Damn. Why? Sometimes I can get him there and sometimes I can't, it feels. I think it's maybe just actually an RNG factor to how he's bouncing. Alright, we should top up. Jerk. They are making it hard today. I don't know if it was that tight timing right there, but actually my Sharp Shadow timings are getting pretty tight. If you guys have missed it, I finally uploaded the evidence earlier to a YouTube short where, it's not. I hope it comes out okay. It's like one of my first times I'm like playing around with like the timing of the edit. Really, for most edits I want to keep everything real time because I don't want to create false or misleading impressions of like what the gameplay was like. But in places where it's like obvious that I'm recapping, it should be fairly obvious what's happening. And I just don't know that I did the effect very well, unfortunately. I haven't done much sound editing. So, we'll see. Either way, I'm excited to see how it does. Something new. Learning new skills. So I'm not using my soul because I want to turn it all into masks. Oh! I was really thinking that was gonna... Alright, we might be restarting. I thought that was gonna be safe. Give me a haircut, but be fine. Can I have a minute, please? There wasn't time for two. Oh, good, exploding, dude. Bit of good luck that, actually. You fire. Watch out for his goop. No, that's unfortunate. I love this for warm-up, though, so much. It really, like, throws you into the blender, as it were. That's not a saying. Into the deep end, I guess. And into the deep end is the saying. I was trying to think of something a little bit more dramatic than that, but, I mean, there isn't much more dramatic, I guess, than threat of drowning. Journey would probably really suck. Oh, I was kind of banking on his bank being a little shallower. Oh, shucks. A lot of these things are like off by just a hair, which just makes me happy, actually. Yes! God, that was close, though. I had last possible frame before invincibility. He almost got me. Arg. I just worked for those masks. I gotta take them back again. Go away. He's back again. Oh wait, there's no fatties out. Can I get above you? Hell yeah. Now there's a fatty out. I could have been if I got both of them in that last hit, though. Arrgh, shit. There was a little spider guy that was really very, very close to the dangler when I killed him. That's what I was commenting on. But there's actually such a delay between my words sometimes that I right there, I was concerned. I had to clarify it because I was concerned there was such a lag between the action and the words that, like, you guys wouldn't connotate the two anymore. Because focus and talking is hard. Getting there. Almost didn't line that up right. The distance is really close to missing that last guy. That's what you see when you see me do like this. I'm usually like, well, I didn't actually dash because they were close, but I'm usually lining up a dash. It hasn't been conducive to actually following through with it. I don't usually do it intentionally, to be fair. It's not like a thing that it's more like it's a hesitation or an admission that I don't have it lined up currently, and so I have to like back off. It's kind of hard to like showcase it really. Damn it. The timing of that projectile, this guy, is actually, for some reason, problematic for me. Like, the rhythm that I want to use for the fight. Oh, shit. Extra shot. We need another warm-up, for sure. Something about his cadence and the way that I want to navigate and time my entries and exits into the arena, like, is problematic. It's just, he's always shooting at the wrong time, it feels. Obviously, it's on me to adapt. I just, explaining why that guy just, he irks me a little, doesn't he? More problematic than he feels like he should be. Like, he's perfectly stationary. He's got a perfect rhythm. Okay, I'm really fortunate. I'm really lucky that wasn't a fat one. I wasn't in a good place for the shockwave on that time. One thing I do notice the other day when I was looking through footage, there are some times, actually like right there, I have a bad habit of like still moving to avoid damage. I know I would have already be evading. Like when I'm using Descending Dark, I'm planning to use Descending Dark, but like I'll still go over a wave before I use it instead of just using it, you know? Like that time I don't. That time I use it. Well. But, not sure if that's the full thought. Was that the full thought, chat? I feel like I stopped it halfway. Damn you. I did stop it halfway. I need to get better about it. I've watched it in footage. I've seen the fact that I've been doing this sometimes. I don't think it's good. Damn. That's bad. Like, that was kind of the problem in reverse. Because I'm so used to evading the damage first and then hitting the spell instead of using the entirety of the spell as the evasion, I was late there. In that execution of it. So the thought in its completion, while I'm not distracted, I noticed in the footage while I was editing it, there's a lot of times where I do slight changes to the maneuver where I will evade the damage cleanly, even though I'm following with Descending Dark. And it's like I could have just done Descending Dark anyways without the evasion, and then the outcome would have been the same. But it's like there's a... And it's natural, right? Like you want to avoid damage by default, and it's instinctive. But there are places where it's actually better. Damn it. To just use the evasion they built in the iframes, right? Like it'll keep you closer to the enemy or in a better position. At least something to be conscious about. That's something I'll work on today. No. There you are. Damn it. Okay, I still need to get out of the hurt box though, right? That's actually intended to be Cyclone. I don't feel that qualifies because I wanted to traverse further. To being centered over both of them. I want to be jumping there. Ah, yarp. Okay. Let's just find a recovery space. If we can. Everyone wants to be my friend right now. Oh no, I was actually safe on that one. And I canceled it. I chickened out. Because I had a flashback to that 20 minutes ago where I didn't chicken out and took it to the horn. They clipped my horn last time and I died. I'd like to have like a plus 40 or above and then move on. I could probably do this for like hours and hours though. Why did he parry that? Like nothing that he's doing even looks like it's parryable. This guy. I thought it was that guy. Damn. I'll look at that later again. I don't understand exactly what happened just there. What? This is why I wanted to warm up more, I guess. Oh, I just realized there's also actually a little bit of a time stall component sometimes when I'm doing that wiggle that I was talking about earlier. Like it's like I'm actually waiting for the charge to finish sometimes. That was slow. Close. But not good enough. Heal. Oh, I don't have any soul? That's my bad. No. Better. You fire. Arr, I was really hoping the fatty was going to fall just outside of range. Go away. Big jumps. No! Why did I ever pivot to the right there? Damn it. I just want to be pegging on that. I just want to keep poking that big guy. I don't know why I swung right at all. It's only been 33 minutes, right? We haven't dropped stream or anything. Yeah. So it's not been that. It's fine. We can do another one. We can do another one, chat. It's fine. Maybe Scotty will catch the VOD. He seems to like these. Just pound. Slam ground. That one just did it again. He just parried again. What the? Is it when he lands for the first time or something? Is it like that very first entry attack is parryable or something? That's slow. Oh, I missed the second one running behind the big one. Oh, he just comes in so fast sometimes. Can I get the one at least? Yes. Up 2, down 1 is still +1. Now even. Shit. Oh, he missed. I missed. That was actually exactly the thing I was talking about earlier. I guess in part I hadn't made up my mind that I wanted the Descending Dark until I was above him. But I definitely could have Descending Darked a lot sooner. There's a jump that was excessive there. Why would that skull just shoot out of the nowhere like that? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Can I... Go away, please. Hell yeah. That's not great timing to go throwing away a mask like that. Oh shit! If I make that into a short, I might as well just tell a short. That wasn't even on my screen. There was like 5 pixels of that guy, I think, that was coming down. That was still in the viewport. Just the shockwave coming through is what we noticed. Burp, burp. And it still was better, at least. Felt like a warming up towards the end, at least. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm rewinding. There was a lot of struggle bus in there, wasn't there? Sheriff, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You know what the part what makes me always want to rejoin these? The silence in that space. Why can't we have this music up there? Like, just let me chill with some music, you know what I mean? Like, let's see. Titanium Frostbite in the house as well. Hello, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Hopefully you recover from your travels. Traveling sucks. I hate traveling. I like being the place I travel to, typically. But the act of traveling, don't care for it. Nope. Gets my anxiety up. Too many things to try to keep track of. And you're almost always surrounded by people almost everywhere you go for most travel. Like, if you're getting in the car to like drive up to the lake, no. But you know, if you're getting in a plane or a bus or train or whatever it is, just get surrounded by a whole bunch of strangers. Mer. Sounds good, Sheriff. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you again sometime. We're about to go actually start doing some Pantheon shenanigans chat. I guess there's no point in warming up at that point. Like, there's no point in practicing. Who would I practice? I guess we could practice Oro Amato really quick, because I'm probably going to try Pantheon 1. With a binding. We can practice in Ascended. We only did that. We've only completed them Ascended once anyways, so maybe there's some good footage we can get out of that. My record in P5 currently is who felt it? I think Troop Master Grimm, embarrassingly enough, stopped one of my runs. I'd spent so long cranking on him going slower actually proved to be problematic. Some of his simpler attacks, like I just kept getting tripped up on them because I'd focused my muscle memory so tightly on Nightmare King that it was dumb error. Like, it was dumb shit that was what's frustrating about it. Damn. That's slow. Why am I just so punting? My timing feels like it's off by the fraction of a second. Like I'm slow. Yeah, slow. I guess I might get coffee. But in a minute. In a minute. I haven't thought of saying apps if there's if chat's going to get a name, basically. I have yet to think of a name that if something someday calls to me, we'll say. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I wanted to go down with that, actually. So bad at it. It's because I don't practice it enough. Down. I think that might be good for when he's charging, if I'm above him. You have to be in the right space, right? Like, you have to be kind of close to where he's going to end his charge, but... that's a bad idea. I mean, part of this day is about shenanigans, though, chat. Oh. It's about getting better. Pushing myself to learn new skills that I am not familiar with. Which means I'm going to do a lot of stupid shit, too, by the way. I don't know. I had nothing to jump to me. If anybody has suggestions, though, you can, if the perfect idea is a suggestion, it doesn't invalidate it, right? So, somebody's got some great idea about, there's no way that's going to fit in there. What the fuck was it? Sorry. That's dumb. Yeah, I shouldn't extend it that fully. Okay, he definitely... That's good. I didn't know he did that. Is that an ascended feature? Sorry, so many thoughts at once. He blocked me. Like, he legitimately, like, flexed and blocked my nail hit. He didn't counter. He just blocked it, it looked like. And I think that's what I saw in the footage the other day when I went back to look at... you might not have been here for it, chat, but there was a moment where I threw 2... Shade Soul across the arena consecutively, and the first one looked like it missed the lead brother, but hit the back one, and then the second one hit both of them. It also looked like they made that same little flex. Damn. Let's try to do something fancy there and it didn't work. So that's just somehow I've never noticed that part of his move set, or it's an addition for the ascended set. Why would I go to the side that he's swinging on? That's not smart. No, I was down. I'm gonna get it sooner or later. Yeah, like that. But the first time and every time that, like, you know, we want a 100% batting average. I guess it'd be 1,000. I don't know. I don't do sports ball chat. At least I haven't for a long time. Yeah. I kind of decided I wanted to poke him while he was charging, but that was not smart. Oh, shit. I was actually doing a DD right there. It wasn't close to like that frame that I always say I get caught on, though. It was way earlier than that, so at least I don't have that to whine about, right? I just didn't see the right guy was about to swing. It's hard to keep track of both of them, right? That's not it. That's not it. I mean, that's the idea, just wrong direction. I can't dash back that way. He's too fat for that. I do enjoy this fight a lot, though. Arg. Yeah, that was way too close. I needed Cyclone Guy to be a little faster. Damn. Yeah. Okay. I actually want him to attack faster. He spends so long charging. I'm like, I want you to move out of my way. I need that space now, man. Your brother's doing things now. It used to be he just like stood around and didn't do anything useful at that point in time, but okay, well, I also still have to get out of town when I do that. Damn. No. That's gonna look sick. along in the middle. The middle actually, it's high risk, high reward between them, right? You can get damaged on both pretty easily. It's like really good uptime. But it's also pretty freaking dangerous. Because you're in range of both of them. That was way too early. What the hell was I doing? Awesome. Sorry, the sound effects sounded different for some reason. Sure, I'm slow. Slow. Repeatedly. Not by much. But like 50, 100 milliseconds is a big deal in this fight. Damn it. Nope. Yeah, that sounded fine that time. It sounded like part of the sound effect was missing for me the first time. I was going through him just a little slow again. The technique's probably better if I only try to extend it once and then go directly into descending dark. Because he's always going to turn to like slash at me, right? By the way, there's no reason for me doing this shit. Other than the fact that I'm having a lot of fun. Because what was I doing there? I mean, they're going to not be nearly as difficult as Ascended, right? I could be doing this little practice I needed on the lower difficulty, but that feels like a cop-out now that we've gotten Ascended done. Arrgh. He blocked me again, though. I think it's the off brother. Like, where he's not attacking sometimes does like some kind of reflexive block, maybe? Arrgh! Wait, that's just on me. I wasn't tracking him. Hey, welcome back, Sheriff. I do want to get a clear on them again before we move on. We've only gotten the one, I think. That's greedy. You can see though already I'm getting more warm. Less mistakes are being made. I didn't get greedy with it at least. Probably could have been a little more greedy. Yeah, that's he was blocking there. I don't know, I didn't notice when I was doing the other version of the fight. Damn. All right. Well, that's a good one to leave off on for them for now. Hopefully we'll crush them when we find them at the end of the Pantheon, which what we're going to do, chat. I'm going to take a break. We should grab some coffee. Yeah, still nothing lit there. Oh, I think might as well start with the first one, right? We're going to bind something. I haven't actually thought of what yet. So we've only done one attempt of any Pantheon with any binding. I believe it was this one with the Soulbound. We were Soulbound. And that basically capped all of our soul except for one spell or recovery. Like 1/3 of it. 1/3 of the vessel was remaining and everything else is gone. I'm guessing everything will be as punishing probably, right? So, I mean, charms probably just means no charms, right? Like you just get none. Shell, we could see it's going to, I guess that's life, right? So it's either one hit or some very few number of hits. And then nail. Like you can't take away the nail, right? You have to hit people to get soul. So is it just like 1 damage per nail or something? Like they just like nullify its damage potential? Like let you build soul with it? Any tips for you? The first is just to be patient, I think. The game is not intended to be easy. Be patient with yourself because I don't know. For me, I found plenty of places in the game where I felt challenged, and I loved that about it. So, if you find a place where you stumble a bit, don't feel bad about it. It's actually very normal. Charms are big. Try to be thoughtful about how you use them, actually. You generally, like if you're fighting on a boss and you're struggling with them, you want to definitely look at your charms and make sure that you don't have anything that's not helping you in that fight in the list, right? Like definitely not a compass, but even like if you're not using soul on a boss, or like you say you can't cast spells because you can't build soul reliably given a boss's attack patterns or whatever. Well, you probably want to take off, like Spell Twister or whatever. But it's a great game. It's a truly phenomenal game, and it's actually really vast. With how there's these little challenges they've seeded throughout that I mean, if you're a god gamer, maybe you can just smash them down in a couple hours and be done. But I don't think most people will. Like, so you can like invest, a little day here or there, trying to overcome the trial of the fool, or trying to overcome the Pantheon 5 or whatever it is. Like, and it's so they've this vast depth of content to a game that at least I wouldn't have pegged as having it at the outset. So it's great. I love it. I don't know, hang around as a community is mostly great. Very helpful with tips and recommendations, especially if you get stuck on a specific boss. Actually, I've already seen people asking for help in like my YouTube short comments or whatever, and people will respond typically. So yeah, don't be afraid to shout out for help if you're stuck on anything in particular. But I liked getting comfortable. So I liked getting comfortable with using the nail art specifically, personally, just because it felt natural to me, and the way I like to play games, approach them, is like I want to cover my bases first, and I'm always going to have to use the nail. So I wanted to feel comfortable with that before I started figuring out all of the spells. Community wisdom seems to hold that spells are stronger, for the record. Like, if you're watching me play, like, I'm probably not the example of how to have an easy time with the game. Anyhow, hopefully some of that helps. Maybe I'll think more later. Thanks for hanging out, Sheriff, though. It's great to see you. All right, guys, just gonna go in, someone grab some coffee, and then we will get back in. I'll figure out what we're binding. I think probably going to try Soul again. We haven't done it. It's actually probably going to be easiest for me, given how little I depend on my Soul for most fights. So I'll probably start there and see, but I don't want to end there either, so I'm curious. Maybe just try something new just to see. Maybe just see what they all do at least first. I don't know. Hope I helped. I'm glad to help. Super glad. Also, we had Sheriff. We do have a Discord. I should mention that we do have a Discord. Type !Discord in the chat, or there's a link in the panel, an invitation link in the panels. Let me know if for some reason that doesn't work. It does have a cap to it. I think we still have like a dozen or so remaining, but either way, there are people there that are definitely willing to help too. So, all right, give me a few minutes, chat. Let me park you on the. I guess I could have been on the Be Right Back stream for a while. You guys could have been listening to like music while I was rambling. I guess we had some music, but butterfly. Oh, it's gone. All right, give me a call, chat. Be back soon. All right, I'm back, chat. Sheriff, if you're still here, I don't know. Maybe you'll catch the thought even if you aren't. I thought of one more specific, like, focused piece of advice I could actually give for this game specifically, and it is to become comfortable with pogoing. If that's what the community calls the act of using your nail to bounce essentially off of an enemy or a hazard that is applicable to the nail. It's important for traversal of certain parkours and things like that, but I think it's actually getting comfortable with the downward swing timing on both enemies and obstacles is a really good skill to learn early, because I think that it's just very useful. I personally have found a lot of places where fights have been made easier, certain enemies that are easier to be engaged above them from the above. Sophia has joined us, chat. Say hello, Sophia. Hi. Yes, we would like some attention, thank you. But also, like, there are just places where you really need to use it. It's also a nice save your bacon technique to have in your pocket. Like, I actually have a couple of shorts where, you know, I'm basically falling, and if it was actually just a pit of spikes, I'd have lost a mask. But because they're spikes that can be pogoed from, you know, I bounce off of them and make it back to a platform safely. So it's a really good skill to actually learn pretty early, and it's just really applicable to the entirety of the game. So that's a specific piece of advice that maybe would be helpful. All right, let's get back to it, though. Got our coffee. Got our moral support. Let's see what the shell does. If this is actually no hit, like a one light, one mask, we're probably not gonna make it very far, and I'm not like in a good space for trying no hit right now, chat. All right, let me actually. Oh, here, we should get one. 1 second, chat. Shouldn't take long. Oh, shit. Discord is not open. That means I forgot to send out the notification again. Shit. Sorry. I'll get better about that. Why? Oh no, it would be this one, right? Why does this channel not have any open invites for it? Oh no, there it is. I don't know, here, let's make a new one. Sorry for the inconvenience, chat. I do need to do this. Because in case the bot, you know, ever gets a hold of it and decides to start pumping fake accounts into the server, it would take ages to try to, you know, carve them all out, because I don't know if there's a mass delete function. I don't think there is, actually. Maybe Discord support would be able to help me out, but other than that, it just makes sense for us to actually here, use that one for now. I'll update this later. Shoot, I need a notepad. Hang on to that later so I can update the bot. I don't want to hold you guys up more than we need be. But yeah, so basically they just have a limited number of uses applied to them. The links worked. Awesome. Great. Great. No, I explained it fully. I explained it fully. We're good. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's try. Let's see what the shell does. This may not go well for us. Still no drop frames. That's good. Probably more white on the side of my screen now than... Actually, here, let me fix that. That actually probably is going to screw... It's enough to screw with my color balancing. Alright. Sorry. Back to it. So this is Pantheon 1, so these aren't like... there's just the one fly, right? 5. So they took away 5 masks from me. It looks like. I'm guessing that I can't have access to those ever. We'll find out soon enough. Nope, I've done that before. Okay, yep. Come on. Alright. It's a timing issue. Better. Arrgh. Would have been better if I just gone for the normal nail hit there. Close one. I think probably this should definitely be doable. This one, I'll have to rank how I personally assess the difficulty, and it might be honestly a per Pantheon basis. Which binding is more difficult for which? What? That's not. Right, I don't think there's... Is there anybody on Pantheon 1 that hits for 2 masks? I don't think so. Maybe you'll be... Do you? This version of him, does he? I don't remember. Sorry, I should be healing him. My bad. I don't remember if he hits for 2 or not. He might. Oh, shoot. There's that little animation. Alright, that's just one mask, though. So now you nobody. That's now you have pretty easy constraint for Pantheon 1 at least. It's definitely better keeping all my charms. Assuming, I guess I don't know that I lose all my charms. Maybe I lose some number of charms slots. That might... Straight on the ground, please. Thank you. Damn. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Hello, Hornets. To be honest, I was a little lucky there. If I had landed a little sooner, that I was not counting on that back step. Which is kind of like the beauty of a Cyclone is like it does hit both sides, right? So the fact that she had repositioned, I got that hit in regardless. But like if she had done that a little later, she would have hit me. Or if I had been on the ground level, right? So that was a little fortunate. Well fought, man. Kira, you haven't seen me do P1 at all? Well, then here you go. The VOD's definitely out there, but I mean, it'll take you a while to get to P1 if you're watching all the VODs. Okay, didn't I figure out tech for above? Let's take the mask, that's fine. Can you come down? Above tech? Above tech was never intended for 3 though, when there's 3 spikes coming out. Bop. I love that chat pointed out that that works. And it makes sense that it does that, like, that's awesome. Like you can see his little mounds. Yeah, if you hit the ground, he's gonna fall out of it. Up. If you time it right, you could make it look like you're hitting him off with a baseball bat. No! Sadness. It's actually meant to be a shade soul. I don't know, it doesn't feel that this binding doesn't feel punishing specifically because I spent so much time training on Nightmare King Grim and Pure Vessel, right? Damn. Yeah, I think I like him better without the platform, to be honest. I went above him because I actually wasn't sure it was going to be up in time. Sharp Shadow. I was just hoping I could do that, by the way. It was probably a little gambly, but I had like 2 masks to spare. It's fine. Yeah, like I'm used to 4 hits, right? 4 hits to work with after all that Pure Vessel with 8 masks. Wait, what am I talking to you? Go away. Wait, did you say something different? Thou return to this Pantheon, though thou hast already ascended to its height. Be this some strange way of drawing self closer to the gods, or do thee test thyself for sport? Didn't mean to actually talk to them again. Yeah, same text. Interesting. I think that's different though, like than the first pass through. For sure. So because we've cleared this Pantheon, they say something new. Interesting. Damn. So slow. This is a good thing we were practicing on Ascended. Same number of damage allowances, more or less. It's also a lot easier to take back one mask than to take back two. Well fought, sirs. Well, let's go. One and done. And we bested our first time. I actually kind of really would hope we bested our first time. 9 minutes, 37 seconds. We could do better still, obviously. Let's go. Look at that. We get a little credit there. Bink. So does this now have a little symbol over it? Yes, look, it's got one little dot there. One little bitty dot. Oh yeah, let's go. How is it I never noticed that before? There's a perspective shift that actually happened. Like I'm seeing more of the door when I look up. I mean, I guess that makes sense with the jumping and all. That's cool. I like that little touch. Very nice. It would be so easy for, I think that would get overlooked. Hell yeah. All right. One of many down. Why am I saying it a bunch? We need to... see what nail does, I guess. I have no idea what is behind that door. In fact, before this very moment, I had yet to confirm for sure that it was related. Chat had basically confirmed for me my theory that the bindings related to the symbols on the door. But no, I have no idea what's behind it. I didn't even know for sure before now that this was the path to opening it. But now we've begun, so that's cool. Let's see what. Oh God, the nail's gonna suck. All right, let's see what it does. Oh, if I'm doing no, I can't. Like I don't know. That's not great footage, is it? For me to like plow in to learn what the binding of the nail does with it. Like I can't use my current charm set if I'm binding with a nail, right? There's just no justifiable reason for that. But I really would like to know what it does before I determine what charms I want to carry through. Let's just look it up. It's fine. Or unless chat can tell me. If it like halves my damage on my nail, that's a big difference than if it like truly nullifies it. Or if it does something different. Why is this not? I don't know what I look at. Reddit implies that it's going to be a quarter damage. My nail will do 1/4 damage, according to that Reddit post. I don't know if that's true or not. That kind of feels right, I guess, given... So, like, Soul doesn't remove doesn't completely negate soul, right? It gives you 33% of it. So it even gives you a third. I feel like I got more than a third of my masks, though, so they're not consistent on that. Sheriff, the ability to pass through enemies when you dash is an ability that you unlock later in the game. I believe... Was it Deep Nest or the Abyss? I don't know, it's one of those places. You could look it up for sure. It's called the Shade Cloak, if you want to know, and the name isn't too problematic. I can show it to you. No, wrong button. Shade Cloak. So it's like an upgrade for your Mothwing cloak that you'll get at a later time in the progression, depending on at what sequence you pursue. There's limitations, but also freedoms in the sequence, like you're gonna explore things in, right? It's kind of cool thing about the game is that you can, like, I did the Trial of the Fool pretty early, relatively speaking, and I actually found the Shade Cloak relatively late, I'd say. Either way, there's an extensive period of the game we're expected to not have that ability. It's like, but once you get it, there's a secondary effect that I've applied to mine with a charm that makes it do damage and slightly extends its length. So like that's why not every other, but about every other dash you see has the black on it, because it has its own separate cooldown timer. But when it's up, I'm actually doing. That's the one that allows me to go through, and that's the one that allows me to. Well, let's just do. I mean, there's no. Might as well just do charms. There's no decision making to be had here, right? Like charms is like. You get no charms, I think, so there's no thinking. This is going to be rough. Because what I was just describing is now not a thing anymore. I can't Sharp Shadow. Yeah, that's a smaller dash distance you saw. And I will no longer hurt enemies when I use it. And I do actually a substantial portion of my damage through... Come on. Oh, that distance is what takes some getting used to. What's that? There's nothing there though, right? Of my screen where the... I'm trying to gesture with my character. That. By the soul meter. There's a circle that's locked. There's not something that's normal covered there. That's just a placeholder to indicate that I'm bound in some way. Interesting. Man, oh, this is so painful. I forgot. It's been so long since I haven't had Dash Master on, dude. Oh, no. I dash so slow. Oh, no. Let's get all my soul. And all my damage. I get all my soul, all my damage. All my masks. I just don't get Sharp Shadow, Strength. So my nails are actually a lot weaker. I lost Mark of Pride. Damn it. No damage there. I didn't hurt him. Usually I hurt when I do that. Sad, sad, sad. I mean, the good news is that I'm not reliant on charms for building my soul. So there's that. Yes, I do think it is possible to do all bindings at once. It looks like the interface would allow it at least. Oh my god, without Sharp Shadow, is he too fat? Is he too fat without Sharp Shadow? Or do I need to be like really close in? I think he's too fat. That makes me so sad. I like being able to dash through him. Oh no! Got a little too close in. This great show belongs to me. Not anymore, it doesn't. Yeah, he did pretty big, isn't he? Oh, that would be terrifying though, Kira. I mean, maybe we'll get there. I maybe can see, especially for one. Pantheon 1, we can maybe look at doing it. Pantheon 5, all bindings at once, I think. Damn, I punted. I think that's probably. I just don't think I have enough time before Silk Song comes out. You know what I mean? Oh, I miss you, Unbreakable Strength. But good news is I wasn't like Quick Slash would have screwed me up there. Sorry, I didn't bow. Rude. I guess that's the nice thing about the fact that I opted for Unbreakable Strength over Quick Slash in my build. My nail speed hasn't been changed by this. Why was I not jumping? For frick's sake. No! I just realized the thing that I'd left out. I was trying earlier, chat, to realize what charm I neglected. Nailmaster's Glory. Shit. Oh, that's screwed me up a couple times already. I'm surprised it took me that long to realize. I am very dependent on that charm. That took so long. Oh my god. Give it. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh, Silk Song soundtrack is gonna be lit. It's gonna be awesome. Speaking of, one of my favorite bands came out with a brand new song today, so that's exciting. Nailmaster's Glory decreases the charge up. Damn it! The charge up time for nail arts. So the Great Slash, the Dash Slash, and the Cyclone, which I use pretty heavily in my play. And now they're just gone. No! Shit. I mean, they're not gone. The speed, the charm that was benefiting. What did I say? They're gone? If I said that, that was so stupid. Why did I was focused elsewhere, chat? The speed. I like the charm that makes it easier to use them. Adding that little bit of delay, it's pretty big. Yeah, it's like substantial. Am I not? There's a late release. Oh my god, like I missed my window to use it almost. Because it was so long to charge. There again, it's not charged sometimes because I didn't start charging it early enough. Not like this. God, that's good. Oh, frick. That's gonna be hard to have it to break, though. The way I approach some of these fights, I've developed a cadence and a rhythm. Like, I want to be able to... Oh, you weren't dead yet. My bad. Weird. Oh, well, see? Like, I held because it wasn't fully charged, but I walked into him because I wasn't fully charged. It changes the dynamic of this fight so substantially, actually. Damn. It's a lot less exciting to dash through them if I'm not hitting them from damage while I'm doing it. I miss you, Nailmaster's Glory. Jesus, and Mark of Pride. Holy shit. Can I, like... You ruined my experiment. I'm so sad. Oh, shit! Can you... Oh my god, I missed my germs! That's a miss again, because... Shit. Oh, Mark of Pride. I missed you so much. Actually, more than Nailmaster's Glory. Dang it, I was kind of hoping I could... No! So I was actually starting to focus there at the end. I was starting to heal, but it was such a short duration before I realized I had to abandon the effort because he was leaping that it just became a spell. And I was animation locked for the duration. Well, not pretty much duration. All right, let's try. All right, fine. We started it. Let's try it again. But like, yeah, I was just spelling while he was coming in to attack me. Sadness. Man, I tell you what. The loss of all of your charms at once is pretty brutal. Like, it would have been a thing for me to have to adjust to one of them. All of them. I appreciate this challenge. I like it a lot. Damn, missed him. Again, missed him. No! It's alright, we recovered that. Probably too late on that. See, that was the window there. Thought he was going to swoop, and he shrieks. See, I think he's going to shriek, and he swoops. You're an asshole, sir. I should be healing. Why would... Those were the wrong sequencing for those two spells. Damn. That's definitely not worth it without Nail Master's Glory. Are you kidding me? Shit. Oh no. Late release. And this one's fine because I have to use that time there anyways to traverse the arena while I evade him. But I usually like to pop him with with a nail art at the end here. It's like I lead in with a nail art now during the second dream nail. So I'm charging it ahead of time. But without Nail Master's Glory, it's just easier. It's definitely... I've wondered if it would be better damage or not, regardless, but it's definitely better damage just to hit him with a charm. Damn it. Shit. I shouldn't have been in his hurt box till I was just pushing extra damage. I don't know why I didn't choose that moment to... My dash was a little slow. There was no reason for it to be. I had delayed it because I usually wanted to clip her, right? But there's no advantage to dashing through her hurt box without Sharp Shadow. Oh. That distance would have been fine with Sharp Shadow on. Again. Sharp Shadow, I miss you. God. So what is the least punishing two-pairing binding we could consider? Whatever it is, it's not the charm. Like, I think I blacklist the charms from our first attempt at, like, a 2 bindings run. Probably Shell and Soul, maybe? Soul is going to be really punishing, too. It was less punishing when I first tried it, but I was worse about using my Soul then. I got better at using it more consistently. Shit. I mean, it's not worth if he's at ground level anyways. Knockback ruins that anyway. Greedy. So I do it again. This time with great success. Late dash. Come on, Gorb. Nope. God. It feels bad to take a mask of damage when I'm trying to abuse the iframes from the previous damage. It feels bad. No way he's too fat. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. Dream nail there. Yeah. No bad. Greedy. Can I just get away with this? Yep. Yep. Sort of. Take it. God, that's so slow. He's actually dead this time. Okay. We get a bath, right? No, we don't. Okay. It's the White Defender. No, but too close. Shit. Oh, I miss you, Trader's Mark. Not Trader's Mark. Mark of Pride. I need to just stop trying. That's on me. Arrgh. I punted like twice there trying to do a nail art. It's that exact muscle memory that I was talking about before, right? Like, I'm used to having that nail art ready at a specific time after I start charging it. And then it's not there, I go to execute, or I actually what's kind of frustrating is like I'm smart enough to recognize that I can't. It's going nuts with the screaming. Like it's not ready. I delay, but I keep walking. Like I'm walking into the guy so that I can nail art him. I recognize that it's not up, so I just keep walking. I don't understand. I thought he's gonna come in at me. Sadness. Oh no. Karg. Man, with that unbreakable strength, that's so much more effort. Darn you. No, that was lucky. He should have hit me. We couldn't see because of all like this animation splashy effect, but he would have barely missed me. It wasn't. My nail art was not ready in time. Shit. To pirouette or cycling away the falling debris. Charm's definitely punishing. There we go. Got it all. Let's try something new. I was hoping that the knockback was going to give me enough space. Shit! Alright, I should let him go. Like, it does knock him back well. It knocks back better than the nail does, especially with that Mark of Pride. But transitioning back to the cadence of hitting felt problematic. Damn it. I need to go over that. Top up first. Darn it! Oh! It was almost good. Oh, you're probably gone already, but feel better, Kira. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry you're not under the weather. All right, what we got? Let's run. We're gonna run to the end of this, and then we're gonna take another refill on coffee. Chat. Got a refill after this Pantheon run. First of all, I want to practice getting over his head. I guess. You can't poke off these. It's part of what makes them problematic. They're magic, not metal. Damn it. Kind of felt like I was going to make that one. I want a soul-free way of really, like, sweeting through that guy. Shit, I didn't think you were committing to that spot, Mr. Dung. Or is it Mr. Defender? Shit. I'm so sad. Oh, yeah, my bad, Chad. I forgot I could ground pound him out. So used to Mr. White Defender. Come here, you. It's not clear when he's, like, stunned and when he's done. Mark of pride, sadness. Oh no, without Sharp Shadow, yeah. That's not enough. I would have that one. Even without the Sharp Shadow. Like, it was going to be a close thing, but I thought it lined it up. Sad. It's been so long since I haven't had it on. Nailmaster's Glory has been on almost constantly also. Since I've got it. Oh, that was... I mean, it would have been too late, I think, if it actually was a Descending Dark, but it was supposed to be. I think I would have gotten hit in that perfect frame that I always talk about. Stupid ledge, man. I agree with the commenter that said this is easier without that ledge. If they didn't double his damage for the Ascended version, he'd be just straight easier. Alright. I should have taken that mask. Oh well. I consistently time that poorly. Need to get better. Like I get one hit too greedy. Alright, brothers. Not punished for not taking their soul earlier. Or mask, that is. As a panic DD. It was useful, actually. Nope. There we go. Well fought, sirs. All right. Binding, charm binding. That one sucks a bit. Yeah, the time reflects it too. I think it's 2 minutes longer than our first clear was. All right, let's go though. Progress. I mean, progress. There's no more progress really to be had in these. Like, it's just personal accomplishments and a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay, chat. Give me a couple minutes. I very much doubt we're still on our playlist. Upright. Let's just change it. Like, this song's fine. I just worry about what comes next. Because I don't know. This is the surprise me section now. Put us on Town Square for a little AFK. All right. Oh, what happened to the bitrate? It's stable now, but we lost a shit ton of frames at one point. Alright. Keep an eye on it, I guess. Alright, Sheriff, sounds great. Okay, guys, give me like coffee. We'll go for like another hour or so after you get back. See you soon. Alright. I don't know that we need to do all the Pantheons and bindings in order though, chat. Just thinking about that while I was on the break. No! Sorry, my stream deck just flickered, and I think that means that... Oh, it's a cord loose? Is that all it is? Sometimes it freezes on me. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, please hold. It would have been a little less annoying if I didn't have to restart Stream Deck just before the stream started, too. So, it's not batting well today. Where'd you go, Stream Deck? Surprised something to do with them to update they're pushing. No, I don't want to update right now. Cool. She's been hard at work since we left. Oh, the frame dropped count is the same as when we started break. So it hasn't been dropping frames recently. It dropped them at some point. So we're in an active problem territory, so let's just keep an eye on it. What I was saying is, we don't need to go, like, in order. We could jump over here. I don't need to keep it all same boss set, right? As we progress through these bindings, so let's jump to Pantheon 2 for a bit. And let's do Pantheon 2 without soul. Sure. I'm sure that'll be easy. I mean, it does mean that we don't need to change our charms. I'm pretty much built for no less soul anyways. Forgot Pantheon 2 started with this guy. But it with the big platform. I guess recovery is going to be the problem, isn't it? And also, definitely never a reason to build soul. You hit them and you cap it, you should use it. Problem is now I can't recover because I used it. Crystal Guardian? Too far. There's not really a good recovery spot in that one. We can build soul or masks back here if we want to. One more. Damn it. But you are actually really incentivized not to take damage, aren't you? Because recovery is so costly. Jesus. I say that. Boo. This is actually a lot slower than Tyrant, isn't it? There's no way to recover during those slams, though. So I was considering whether or not it'd be worth extending, letting him have another pass if I could use that for another heal, but I don't see how we could easily turn it into more masks. Probably could have done that better. I don't put any damage on this one, I don't think. That was a little gambly. Or it was a lot gambly. Now I can't take that mask. Should be a bath at some point, though. Oh, sure. Easy. I really want that mask. Yeah, here. Oh, that's stupid. I still want to figure out a better pattern there. For when I don't have soul to spend. Alright, there's our bath. Let's go. I didn't sit. Oh no. Marmu. Shit! Okay, I suck at this. Why do I time that so badly? Don't let them already down 2 masks. I forgot Nosk was here. I hate Nosk. Shit. No! God damn it. Oh my god. We need to practice Nosk. I've forgotten Nosk. Shit. When am I going to be able to take masks back now? I guess there. Sort of. Asshole. Now I need to get soul again. Does this actually seem to be effective? I hadn't realized that strategy the first time I played against Nosk. Damn it! You're an asshole. I wanted that mask. Nightmare King Grim taught me that one. Okay, can I fit healing in between these guys? This could be a recovery window, right? If I can, like, pop, heal. Not if I miss. Or lose it. No, the water is the punishing part, isn't it? You can't swing in the water. That was the window. I'm trying to, like, figure out how to finish the Pantheon, right, guys? I need my masks back. Jesus Christ. I mean, they always go in pairs, right? So if I just always wait to kill the second, that one there, before I heal, this should work. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I guess I could be trying to get a little bit more damage in. Like, it doesn't... It just leads for some sloppy errors. It's good enough. I'll work with that. Broken vessel. I think the biggest challenge about him is going to be his tantrum phase that his bigger brother doesn't have. Wait, shit. This. I'm not used to this one, and I have not in a while. Like, is there a space I can stand where and take a mask here? Why are you... Okay, apparently he just really likes that when he's close to dead. I'd never left him there that long, I guess. Does he always repeat? Alright, well... 6 masks. No soul. What do you have to say? Same thing as the other one. Okay. Any repeats, the same. 6 mask, no soul shale. Doable, actually. Very, very doable. It's not a great start. No. What am I supposed to do there? I didn't have soul to... Damn it. Bang, gambling. Yes. Damn it! Arrgh. That was a close thing, actually, I think. Because I think he's actually really close to a stagger. And that was going to get me a second mask. That's why I wasn't using that soul, right? I wanted to spend it. So I had spent this, was ironic because I spent the soul to bad effect before the first stagger, and I had like just not enough to take a mask when I needed to. So I had to like try to dream nail him, and I did, but like he was up then, and I couldn't take a mask with that soul that I just collected. Womp womp. All right, let's do it again. Pantheon of the Artist. So I said artist? That makes sense given the boss, right? No, sad. You know what's going to be nice about this specific binding? This is going to teach me how to incorporate like a spell into like a combo chain more frequently. Can I do this? Damn it. I was kind of hoping. It's also going to maybe teach me spaces to find spaces for recovery that I didn't think about before. That wasn't a great one, but it was one. Hey, what am I doing there? I actually have full masks. I can use soul. So Master throws his little tantrum. Now we dash, but in a very unthreatening way. I say that, and then he tries to fake me out twice. Mr. Banana asks if I get anything with I complete the Pantheon with a downgrade. I actually don't know the answer to that. The answer is yes. I get a light above the door. That's what I know currently. I have expectations that leads to something desirable at the end, but there's also the just added benefit, really, that I really want out of it right now, which is getting better, right? And as I was saying earlier, the idea that constraint breeds creativity to an extent. Like I'm going to learn probably more recovery windows in these fights as a result of some of these bindings, right? Or new techniques and things to overcome the constraints I'm being forced upon. And that's going to be literally very directly beneficial to me in the 5th Pantheon, right? Because the 5th Pantheon has basically everybody anyways. So there's that. Don't know if that adequately answers your question. There probably is a like something. It isn't an Extreme achievement though. I know those are all accounted for by now. It might just be personal pride, though, to be honest. Because that's basically all you got out of the... Damn, I thought I was knocked back to the right. Shit. That's all you got out of the Path of Pain, right? Hey, look at that. We get some masks. Although we were doing pretty good this time. Oh, Marmu. Alright, let's use Sharp Shadow more to our advantage here. Oh, I failed that. I don't like when he's coming in laterally. Yeah, like that. I don't like you at all anymore. What happened? I need to practice this guy apparently. Jesus. I wish there was a space to take a mask in there. There probably is. Frick, I forgot I wanted to practice this asshole. Damn it. Double damn. At least this Nosk has this arena. I'm sure Nosk gets a different arena, right? This lip here is amazing. It protects you from so much damage. He'll even walk right over your head right there. You just poke him in his belly while he jumps over you. Up. 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 And it protects you from some of the splash. Not this stuff, though. Damn it, I was dash. About to be, rather. Taking our time here. Obviously. Let's go. Itty bitty soul barter. Dang it. Like, that's actually kind of a new technique for me a little bit. The double jump shriek combo that was used for it there. It's like a little micro example of a skill improvement that's happened because of these bindings. Dang it. Six again? It was close last time. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Joe. Damn. Punish for bowing, actually. Okay, I thought that was far enough. Shit. Go over, yellow. Getting wrecked. He's got a mask in that spot this time. Let's go. Fortunate. He rolled back, actually. Let's go. All right. Streams are usually somewhere around the 3 to 4 hours range. We probably won't be going too much longer. In fact, I might wrap. That might be the last of the Pantheon running for now, for today. Because I might want to go do some more Eternal Ordeal fun times to wrap up stream. But yeah, like I say 3 hours plus or minus 1 hour is a good like graph or whatever they call it, candlestick graph. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours is a fairly rare occurrence, but like if I'm like not feeling well or whatever, it might be a 2 hour stream. I try to never go less than 2 hours. 2 hours is like a minimum I have kind of set for myself internally for if I'm sitting down to stream, but like for it to be 2 hours. I'm not saying it's always going to be the case, but that's generally going to be the case. Someday in the future, I hope to extend my longevity to get actually maybe a little bit longer streams in every now and again at least. And I think we're going to be able to do that. It hasn't worked really well right now recently because of some insomnia. Sleep's been struggling a little bit, so I get tired early. Like, I don't have long marathons of energy because I'm never really well rested at present, unfortunately. But also the editing, and editing takes up a lot of time. But I think there's a place coming when our community gets a bit bigger and can support some like community activities like Jackbox while I take a more long like lunch break. Maybe we'll have like streams every now and again that are going for more like 6-7 hours long. If I can get like that in the middle break. Just need you guys here to entertain yourselves a little bit, maybe. Although that was also a plan in like the before times. So, sorry, I wasn't focused, and now I am. And I stopped talking about it. Talking and gaming is hard. I'm sure you guys know this. Talking and gaming and streaming is extra hard. So there's like a third order of thing happening. He parried again. That guy parries when he first comes in the arena. I don't know why, but he does. I know this now. Anyways, we'll see. I'm kind of still figuring out where I am going to be as a content creator, guys, to be honest with you. My original intention was to be a Twitch streamer, more or less, right? Live stream content. YouTube Shorts have done a lot better than... And that might just be like a for now type of thing. But I probably may end up making some concessions to making better YouTube content in the near future. Which does not mean in any way, shape, or form that the Twitch content is going away, by the way. It's going to stick around. Just maybe means that I like... Basically, it means that some stuff might be not on Twitch. So far, all of my play has been broadcast. 100% of it. Every minute was live at one point or another. Damn it, I was hoping I could get that mask in. I committed to the exchange. Oh, shit. Sad. Anyways, YouTube's doing better. It makes sense to put maybe a little more effort into it for the near future. And just, it maybe just means that, like, I do some gaming off Twitch. You know? Because it is a lot easier. Like, if I don't have to set aside 2 to 3 hours, you know, I could do a little bit of recording, or maybe I can churn out content a little faster, or even a little higher quality. So, yeah, long term, we're going to continue with both. So anybody who's watching, hopefully, doesn't have to worry about whichever one they prefer going away. They may change in some shape or form slightly, but at this point, they're both probably permanent fixtures. Twitch, because like I actually really like the live broadcasting content. I think it's a lot of fun. But as I look to transition this into like an actual occupation, I have to be a little mindful of what my success metrics actually right? So, I do see your question, by the way, Mr. Banana. Sorry that I was slow to answer it. My next stream is going to be Friday. That's the next scheduled stream, at least. I've been bad about hitting unscheduled ones recently, but sooner or later, I'm going to start doing it. So, it is a good thing to make sure that you're following the channel, and helpful to be in the Discord so that you can get notified, hopefully, with when streams are starting. But it will be an afternoon for me stream Friday. Dang it. No! Why did... I tried to cast 2 spells there. Why did neither of them happen? I'm so confused. Anyways, it'll be a 5 p.m. Pacific Standard... daylight. We're daylight time now. Pacific Daylight Time. Convert to your local time zone. It's actually... What is that? What time is it? I can't see what time it is right now. I think it's somewhere like 4 hours from now. Damn. Sorry, I was trying to work my way out of that pickle. Yeah, so it's... what time is it right now? I can answer this question. Oh, at 12:18 right now. Okay, so it'd be like about 4 hours from now plus 20 minutes or so. Because like I really want to try to start more in the 4:45 range locally, but it's just going to be easier to say 5. So that one will probably be an Elden Ring stream. The next Hollow Knight stream that you can count on will probably reliably be, and it's in a promise because I don't like lock in the content that far in advance, but next Monday will likely be a Hollow Knight stream. 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Same time as today's stream. Why don't I do live on YouTube and Twitch? I might at some point. I did. Sorry that question is very delayed in my answering it. It's kind of one of those things that now is on a backlog of things to look into. You know? Like, I don't think YouTube Live has a lot... I didn't feel like YouTube live streaming had a lot to offer me personally when I was considering which platform I wanted to be on, before I first started. Like, I picked Twitch because I thought Twitch would be a better place for me. YouTube really isn't, or historically hasn't been known for its live content. Especially in terms of, like, subscribers, emotes, things like that, right? Which is... where are we looking to start? Like, I actually had emotes kind of picked out ahead of time. But it turned out, it was quiet, right, on Twitch. I needed to increase some awareness, and so that's why we started the YouTube Shorts, and they are just undeniably just more successful. So I'm reassessing in part, like, what I want to do. What content I want to make more or less. Why was it not up there? It kind of felt like a good thing. You're making things hard. I actually have it. Mac. We actually have it. Last stream we unlocked this little gold statue, Zot, which also gives us the menu screen. Right now, I'm actually just kind of like winding down the stream. I find this actually very enjoyable, especially as a way to practice your reaction, since this is one of the least... it is definitely the least scripted fight in the game, right? The order which they come in is randomized. Which types of what quantity you get is randomized. It's just pure reaction. And I find that helps me improve, focusing on that. So as I'm winding down or warming up stream has been a nice little habit I've developed. Well, I guess I can't say it's a nice habit. That's self-congratulatory. I've enjoyed the habit. That sometimes I do so with a little eternal ordeal. It also makes for some pretty good shorts footage sometimes. Which is good. Because that's definitely not going anywhere. Shorts have been proven to be massively successful part of my content. So things that make better shorts are good things. Boom. That's a big shriek. Let's go. No, I was too far down. Shit. I wanted to be above his charge level. No, 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 no. What was all of that parrying? Can I fit a... Oh, shit! Through was the only way. Damn it. I had to wait for the wave. After I'd committed to the heal. Damn it, I got both. No! No! I want my soul back. Damn. TikTok, I tried. It was bad. I mean, I should try it again. The answer to most questions, actually, of like why you don't see a certain type of content is just like I don't have enough hours in the day or effort to, you know, I mean, I spread myself as thin sometimes as it is trying to put out the content that, because it's just me, right? Like it's just me doing all the editing, all the recording, all the scrubbing, all of it. Like it's a lot of hours actually. And just uploading to another source is just an easy thing to just forget about. Like it's a thing that I want to do and I was doing for a while, but TikTok fell off first because, and it might have something to do with the fact that I did not have an account before the ban or like whatever the shit. I don't know. Like I had difficulty creating an account, and when I did, like I got like 0 views. Like my views were starting to grow on YouTube and like still like just straight zeros on TikTok. The highest TikTok I had was like 3 views or something like that. I don't know. It was stupid. I actually wrote them an email like, guys, I think your algorithm's broken. Like YouTube's bringing me like at least a couple thousand in some of these. Like why? So I don't know. Maybe we'll give it another go at some point. I'm not against it. I've got nothing specifically against TikTok, except for the fact that I put a time and effort into it without any reward, of course. I thought I could kind of hug that wave a little bit. Dang it. I'm trying some fancy stuff. I'm also getting a little tired, and so it's looking horrible. Oh. Damn! That was gonna line up for such a great short. I think I went like 10 seconds there without touching the ground, actually. No! It's on me. Shit. 26? That was it? Holy shit. I feel like I had been going for a lot longer than that. Like a lot longer than that. Why was I dragging my heels on? AJ, good to see you, good to see you. Unfortunately, you're catching us right at the end of stream, but very happy to have you all the same. Up, 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 slash. He hit the ground. He definitely hit the ground. Damn. We'll get it. We did today's stream. We did some of the earlier Pantheons with some of the bindings, actually for the first time. If you're curious enough to check out the VOD, as always, we'll go up in YouTube in a day or two. Surprisingly, still a lot of other people that don't know about the VODs, I think, based on some of the comments at least. Rude. Oh, I thought that was a skull, not a body. You know, their actual, like, ragdoll skulls does add a small layer of difficulty. Because, like, since these guys are so damn clumsy, sometimes it's not clear whether they're dead or not. Like, that one's not dead. I thought he would have been. It looked like it. That was a little close. Didn't see you. Oh no, the string cheese stood up and string cheese hurt. String cheese jump and hurt. Shit! Now I get a second, guys. No? Sort of. Yes. I'll take it. Careful, those exploding guys hurt like a bitch. Oh no! Was he taller than normal? No shot, right? They don't change in height, do they? I don't know why, I only saw it for like 2 or 3 frames at the end there. I could have sworn he was taller. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be gold. It looks... It's unclear with the lighting effect. But yes, it has... We cleared the 57 marker where it got a little gold icon in the lower left down there. And now, I'll show it to you here in a second when we wrap up stream if you're curious. We got a new title stream. It's actually kind of awesome. For all of our hard work. Shit. Actually, I thought that was a skull at first. Punted. Ting. I don't know why that guy comes in with like some kind of shield or whatever, but the little bug does. Oh, he's dead now. That one. No. Damn. Die. Shit. Oh, I thought... I thought I got the little spider dude with that sudden Stark, and everything kind of went bad after that. That's so punishing. I've done that twice today. That was a gold... That's right, gold. I was looking at the statue and gold. That was a... focus that I canceled so fast it became a damn Shade Soul, but the animation lock of that cancel like just hosed me. You seen it? Okay. I do enjoy that title scene. Yeah, I appreciate the Team Cherry's sense of humor. And the song is pretty cool, especially like how he kind of gets like, I get that it's a little grindy and gritty. It's funny just because it's I don't know, they captured Zote's, let's say, charm adequately. Oh, why was it a fatty? And that was not the line. It wasn't the line. Arrgh. Shouldn't have committed to that trade. Didn't need it to happen. Alright, let's let them land. Oh, why would... That space wasn't going to be safe. I'm getting tired, guys, unfortunately. I make a lot of little bad micro decisions. You are an asshole, sir! Your father smelt of elderberries. And your mother was a hamster. Narg. Shit. I swung. I hit. And I took hit. I think that caught my toe. That's a bad one to leave off on. All right, we do one more then. Oh, I appreciate the constraint then, AJ. We have a little bit left to still discover. Put it on a post-it note, right? Say it for a couple weeks from now. There's not two. I know that there's an ending at Pantheon 5, right? Pantheon 5 has another ending, I believe. We have to go back, and one of these days I'm going to go back. We missed an ending, which I don't know if it's the paper two. It's probably pretty close to the one that we got, but it's still kind of want to see it. Completionist. Oh. Yeah, plenty of space to work with. Shit. Two masks, let's go. I really was hoping he was gonna pop. Oh, God, it's so slow, the projectile. Which is usually in my favor, right? Shit. Yes! Oh, that was, again, very close. Okay. Frustration. Shit! Gotta get out of dodge. I don't know. I don't have a good feel for how big those explosion radiuses are. 35? Mrr. Blarg. Maybe we do one more. We do one more. We do one more. We do one more. One more. Clip that. AJ, are you talking about the through the shockwave bit? Because, yeah, I might want to go back and look for that. If you're looking for something else, do let me know, or clip it yourself, actually. And I'll pick it up after the stream from the creator's dashboard, if you wouldn't mind. So I know what you're talking about. It's so easy to... Honestly, the scrub is the hardest part at this point. Or the most time-consuming part of the shorts. Finding the content. Editing it is a challenge, but not as much as it once was by a long shot. Oh, you aren't dead? Sadness. That's on me. I was hoping he was going to bounce or something. Like, why didn't he rebound at all? What an asshole. Holy sh... No. Oh shit! I had enough soul for more. Almost. I'd really, yeah, love to get back up to close to full mast if I can. Nope. Oh, you ruined it. mean, you were always there. I dashed into you, I get it, but no. Why did that swing not execute in time to deflect him? Like, it actually hit him, I'm pretty sure. Felt like I had enough time. I missed the big one. Shit. I think the explodey suicide guy helped us out there. Why you bounce? You have no problem with your deflections. Okay, mask. Damn. I committed. I was going to commit there at the end, and then I saw it like half a second before it happened, and I was dead to rights. Arg. It does go on endlessly. Yes, it is a eternal ordeal. In fact, it's like a survival mode basically. My highest is currently 77. We did not come close, but unfortunately, we're going to see a degradation probably of performance. So, just 'cause I'm a little tired. Still some fun stuff in there. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Do we play other games? Yes. Sheriff. As of late, mostly we're going to probably bounce between Hollow Knight and Elden Ring while we're in the Silksong waiting room, as it were, with a little bit of other things thrown in here and there. Those are the two. They'll probably be the two bread and butter games for the stream for the short future. Oblivion was making an appearance on Fridays, but I've grown concerned that it's not good content, and it makes sense why it wouldn't be. And I don't know. It doesn't feel like great to play Mario Kart 8, but I'm not ready to drop. I want to let the next generation of Switch 2, like, let them chew out. I am a late adapter on most new consoles because I have learned the painful lesson of life, having seen so many console releases. The first generation, like, something always goes wrong. Always. Either like the battery's bad or like the chips overheat, or there's something they couldn't determine until after, they put it in the hands of so many people to stress test the system for them that for my money, it's better just to wait a little bit, usually. You know what I mean? And also my hassle, but I'm not like an early adopter type person, right? Like, I don't have that fear of missing out that some people get when a lot of other people are hyped on a thing that they're not engaging with. Thank you, AJ, by the way. Yes, 77 actually is a decent quantity. It was a good run. I hope to come back to... I actually want to beat it before we're done. For sure. And I feel like we could have today if I was just a little bit more caffeinated, but the problem is if I push the caffeination any harder, I'm just gonna... I could use a nap in a couple hours from now, and I'm not gonna get that if I do more coffee. So, anyhow... Yeah, Switch 2 should be... I mean, it'd be pretty hype. The Switch has been, overall, a pretty decent platform. No, a really good platform. I'm sorry. The Switch was an excellent platform, especially in comparison to what... Wii, good. Wii U, not so good, right? Like, where there was like a sharp, like course correction was good, you know. And I understand why they basically with the Switch 2 kind of went like, I don't know, it's like that one, but a little better. It's like what else they going to do right now? Okay, chat. That is it for me for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a blast. As always, I am grateful for all y'all that hang out and chat with me. Next scheduled stream is going to be Friday. It's going to be later, so your Europeans would have a tough time for that one. It's probably going to be Elden Ring. It's 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. If you don't make that one, the one after that, the next schedule at least, after that is going to be Monday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So this one we will probably be playing Hollow Knight, progressing on Pantheon 5. So thanks for hanging out, AJ, Sheriff, nice to meet you. Thanks for dropping in. To everybody else, Kira, Sang, I know Stalker was here a little early ago. I know there's some I'm missing, but I'm having trouble getting over to like scroll up, you know. Somebody was in there. Simac, welcome, and thanks for dropping in. Mr. Banana, good to see you again. And anyone else I missed, don't feel bad. It's hard being a streamer. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Later.